I am Lamia Khatib, a Malaysian Palestinian Muslim American student at Virginia Tech.
So long as my heart is beating and there is a pulse in my wrists, I will renew my intent as I wrap 1,000 threads around my head and whatever.
When I take off my scarf and I'm just adjusting my hair or tying up my hair, they're like, wow, like your hair is beautiful. Like they're shocked that I have hair, and it happens to all my friends.
I feel like people who aren't Muslim tend to lack some understanding about the identity of being Muslim.
In America, there's a lot of diversity. There's a lot of people that live there. And I feel like the Muslim community, as I've learned, didn't have a lot of allies.
Something that I have in common with all first-generation Americans is that they find themselves caught in between their Arab identity or their American identity. The Building Bridges program puts it out in the open and allows us to talk about it.
Come onto the stage.
Marquise Capers.
Marquise Capers.
Mazen Ahmed Ibrahim.
Mazen Ahmed Ibrahim.
We had like a call out exercise where we said our name and then the group had to say our name back. A lot of times people pronounce my name Hana and I pronounce it Hannah. So it was nice that I got to say it how I personally say it, how my family says it, and the group just kind of acknowledged that.
One nice activity we did was interviewing each other. You're making yourself vulnerable. And when you do this in theater, I think it's a really great icebreaker because it gets us to really trust each other. All these different people that otherwise would never have met become really close in a short period of time. They're little snippets of these beautiful moments.
At least from my vantage point, the essence of this project is about recognizing and holding up one another's humanity. By placing perspectives in the first person, it compels a person to see the individual sharing their story in their fullest sense.
What makes Building Bridges possible is the fact that we have so many people from all these different backgrounds, from diverse work experience, from diverse artistic experience, coming together and create this beautiful mosaic. We live in a country where we're not allowed to have conversation anymore. You're either on this side of the spectrum or you're on that side of the spectrum, and we're just shouting at each other. Building Bridges is creating a space in which we can have conversations. It is an Egyptian tradition for a father to give his name as the middle name to his children. As we toured around the country, we not only got to introduce America to Muslims, we got to be introduced to America itself.
And it's heartwarming to just see you all here. And
going through 8 states has allowed me to interact with parts of the country that I only knew from watching the media and realizing that I myself had preconceived notions of what the rest of the country were like, and those dissipated. And if that can dissipate within me, other people's preconceived notions about me could dissipate, and then we truly build bridges.
I'm starting to see things on a broader scale. I'm trying to move away from these labels and really just humanizing the way I interact with everyone. And that's what this process and this project with Building Bridges has really done. It's taught me that unity starts with humanity.
As a result of Building Bridges, we were able to create an intersection between non-Muslims and Muslims, or just Americans, all Americans, Muslim and non-Muslim, to have a conversation that they don't see on TV. Being a Muslim to me can mean something completely different to being a Muslim for someone else.
As a Muslim student living in America, I feel like the project itself is really important because it teaches everyone about something that's so misinterpreted. So the arts, I always feel like have a greater impact overall on the viewers, and they help someone to just see it in a way that they may have not have seen it before.